Does the show attack?
Next plays Adam Sessler. How are you, sir?
I'm okay.
How's the E3 madness treating you?
Yeah. I even forgot to shave this morning. I mean, I must make more phone calls to PR people. Must get to yes.
Well, I do want to talk about something that will be huge at E3, of course. It's Project Natal, and as they just heard in the feed, it's going to set you back potentially about $150 bucks.
Granted, that is still a rumor.
It's a rumor, but it could be. And we asked our audience how much they were willing to spend for motion control on the 360. The results from today's viewer poll presented by AT&T RN turns out only 6% of our audience is willing to pay over $100 for motion control. Not all that surprising to me. I mean,
no, not surprising to me either.
Most people don't want to say they want to spend an exorbitant amount of money on a piece of hardware.
$100, that's that kind of magic number. You know, if it's just $99.99, it's mentally different than $100. And, you know, when you also think, if it is $150, and then you bundle that just with the arcade unit, that's still a fairly pricey bundle, and you're asking people to kind of make that initial investment just kind of on the tails of Natal. That's going to be an uphill battle.
Do you think what we're going to see from Natal will change people's minds and make them say, okay, this is clearly something that's worth that much? Or do you think right now it's geared towards...
I've always said it's the Minority Report effect. That there's something innately cool about that.
Right.
Now,
if for $100 I got like 3 white girls that were in a pool of liquid that could predict the future, fantastic.
Yes,
I will purchase.
Yes.
That's fine. But it's not the Minority Report effect you're talking about. You're talking about
I'm just talking moving things with your hand.
Okay, got it.
But,
okay, very cool. Let's get to Super Mario Galaxy 2 for the Nintendo Wii. Came out last Saturday for some, Sunday for most. What's going on this time? Let me guess.
No, in a surprising turn of events, Bowser kidnaps Princess Peach.
What?
Yeah, I know.
He kidnaps the princess?
Yeah.
That's crazy talk.
It's nuts. I thought they were going to go on vacation to a tropical island all over again because that was the worst time of my summer.
Does anybody care about the story in a Mario game, though?
No.
Okay,
and
good.
Apparently Nintendo knows this as well, given the structure of the game. Does not have the story in the overworld of the first one.
Okay, and now you have Yoshi, which is phenomenal. You have Yoshi.
It really changes up the gameplay. I was trying to figure out how they're going to incorporate Yoshi. It's that tongue. It's kind of like Indiana Jones's whip, except it's more mucusy.
Right, and I love that you can kind of lock onto multiple targets at the same time and go. And then power suits as well.
Yes, there were power suits in the first one. There's a lot more now. They're always fun. They change up the gameplay. The only one we don't like is that Boo suit. It was in the original Galaxy. It's slow. You don't have any powers.
Right, I hear. But now you said that they kind of scrapped the focus on the story and this open world sort of navigation.
Right.
They switched the map, so it's now streamlined, sort of like the old school Super Mario games,
it's
right?
like Super Mario World, where you just kind of see the map and you just kind of move, and once you get enough stars, you unlock other places you can go to.
And now, what about the level design of the game? Because some people said that with the original Galaxy, it was it's trying to teach you the notion that you could flip the world on its head. And you had all these different ranges of motion.
Really, one of the things that stood out in the original Galaxy is that every single level felt fresh and new. You know, usually in a platformer, once you've gone through like the third world, you see those same tropes, except now there's fire and there's ice.
Right.
Everything was fresh. Here, it's even fresher. And I must say, they assume you played the first Galaxy, because by the 4th level, it is hard, and you will die. This is a punishingly hard game.
Right. Now, they did do some, I mean, the one-ups are everywhere, so they definitely give you enough lives to get through it. And they tried to implement a checkpoint system, which also helps. But, I mean, is the casual gamer going to be completely screwed with this?
I don't know if there's so casual a gamer that they've never experienced Mario. It is kind of, you know, we've been complaining, where are the hardcore games for the Wii? This is the hardcore game for the Wii.
Right. It's funny it came in the form of a Mario title, too, I think.
That's true. That's true.
And now what about, I love that you have the sort of the girlfriend option, which is the second player Wiimote. We call it the girlfriend remote around the house.
Yeah, it's like, look, I'm picking up Starbits. I think of it as the younger sibling option. Like, you know, it's like, oh, I'll make my 4-year-old brother feel included. Just go pick up the stars over there.
But now they have a little bit more to do. Yes, they can play Starbits cleanup, but they can also grab some enemies and kill them and shake things around.
Yeah, there is some fun, and it doesn't really get in the way. So you can give it to someone who isn't the most skilled of gamers.
Right.
Hence the girlfriend option.
Yeah. And for those of you, would you consider it a full co-op mode, or do you just consider it an ancillary
No, that's
little
a
thing?
very generous term. I consider it, it's like 1.3 mode.
Okay, all right. And what'd you guys give it? It seems like
5
it's
out of 5.
5 out of 5 for sure.
This is hands down a 5 out of 5.
A reason to dust off the Wii?
A reason to dust off the Wii. I think the toughest thing is now you have to decide this or Red Dead Redemption. It's kind of sadistic they came out so close to one another.
Yeah, I agree. But same gamers are interested in both?
Both hardcore. I know. It doesn't look like it's the same, but I think at the end of the day, if you love games, you should be playing both of these.
I completely agree. Adam Sessler, everybody, thank you so much.
No problem.
I'll let you get back to E3 madness.
Okay, must call.
Don't take no for an answer.
Must call.
Super Mario Galaxy 2 is in stores now.